of the world is summarized in two statements. Jesus Christ reviewed the entire world system. He studied its economies. He studied its politics. Listen carefully. He studied everything about the world system, and he reduced it to two things. And he is right. When I discovered it over 30 years ago, I was completely free from the world system in my mind. And I want you to get it, at least in this meeting. Two things he said the world system has been reduced to. Let's read it. He says, no servant can serve what? Two masters. Everybody say two masters. Write that down somewhere right now. Two masters. He calls these two things masters. Master means something that controls you. It tells you what to do. It tells you what to do and when to do. This thing runs your life. It possesses you. He said there are only two masters on earth. And either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. He said you can't serve both of them at the same time. And he names the masters. Now, listen carefully. We've been taught in religion, religious people, that the devil is dangerous. We've been taught in religion that the devil is the enemy. We've been taught in religion that the devil is the one who wants to master you. Jesus disagrees. He said there are only two masters on earth that controls man, and he never mentions the devil. There's something more dangerous than the devil, he says, and it's money. A beautiful young Bahamian girl wakes up at 7 p.m. Wakes up at 7. Goes in the mirror. Beautiful daughter of a fine family. Puts on her makeup. Puts on her earrings and her jewelry. Fine young girl. And she puts on her dress. And she walks out in her spiked shoes at 7 p.m. and goes to work. And she walks downtown to the red light district, and she sells her vagina. That is not the devil. And if you ask her why she does it, she will tell you, I have to live. She hates it, doesn't want to do it. She feels nasty after it's finished. But it's not the devil. It's that master. What makes a man get up in the morning at 6 a.m., put on his clothes and go to a job, leaves the job at 4 p.m. and doesn't go home to his wife and his children? He goes directly to another job at 5 p.m., works until 3 a.m., and comes home at 3 a.m., wife sleep, children sleep, never saw him, and he does it for 4 years, and the marriage is destroyed, the kids don't know him, and that's not the devil that woke him up. That's the world. What makes a person who got a good job and they got a degree from college, sitting in the office, and they are responsible for inventory of a big company, and a buyer comes to sell his wares to them for the company and says to this graduate who got a master's degree from a top college, if you give me the bid, I'll give you an extra $40,000. And he takes his hard-earned integrity, the future of his new marriage, and the prospect of good children, and he takes the bribe. That's not the devil. It's money. Jesus said money is more powerful than the devil.